Hi there, welcome to a practical workshop looking at building services, specifically looking at water design. There's a lot involved in water design, but just the basics are going to be covered here, just what you need to think about and start researching on. So water supply can be domestic cold water or domestic hot water. So we're looking at where it's coming from, the boiler or whatever heat source you're using, whether it's solar panels, etc. Or the DNO, which is your water supply for cold water, okay? It's then distributed throughout the house, so it can either be direct, so it goes directly from the source. For cold water, that is the water supply company, and that direct system would feed every single outlet. So every single dishwasher, every single tap would be fed directly. However, there is indirect system option where you have storage of water. So you have a water tank which then feeds outlets. Okay, so direct or indirect. Okay, on top of that, we need to consider how we isolate. So you have things called directional control valves, which allow this. So if you've got a change in direction of water, you can actually isolate and change the control. You can change the direction of water if you ever needed to. Okay, that would be locally, but mainly we use this one, which is the pressure reducing valve, which is it just reduces the pressure, so you can turn it down to, you can isolate the water completely when you are carrying out maintenance or any other jobs on your water supply. Okay, sorry about the drawing there, but drainage wise we have single stack and double stack. So single stack is where it all goes down one. As you can see, there's like a little, that's from above, we're looking at our plan section. That's a single stack. Soil stack, and everything feeds into there. When you get to the double stack system, there's a couple of different, so it gets a bit confused, this, because traditionally what we used to do was we'd have it all in one, and then it sort of branched out where people are saying, well, actually we've got different so we've got a sink on the other side of the house, for example, and some people started feeding it into the external drain. Now that's not a correct way of doing it. However, you could feed it into a separate stack, which would then drop down, and as long as that then feeds back into your main drainage system, you're okay. However, please be aware that if you're feeding any of your toilet waste, that needs to go, that cannot be open to the elements, so that goes straight into your sewage system. And then on top of that, if you've got say sinks and showers which have got, you're going to be putting chemicals in them when you're washing yourself, etc., you do not want that going into the local rivers. So you don't want that as part of the drain, sort of the open drains that you have, which do take water away from the houses, take them down the street, and then they take them into the local water courses. So you've got to be very careful which stack systems you use. So please research this and make sure you get the right one. Okay, and then considerations, obviously water use, you need to think about how much you use per day, because you need to tell the network operator how much you're going to use so they can size your water pipes accordingly. And then so standard size is 32 for water supply, and then you've got soil stack, which is for your all of your waste is 110 mil. That's your standard sizes. And then rainwater, of course, for your rain going into your gullies. Yep. Okay, that's it for now. Good luck. Take care. Bye.